Hello. How's everybody doing? I feel like being an avatar today. I'm here. Oh my god, my hair. Like, can we look at this situation right here? I don't know what happened. Hello. Thanks. Yeah. That's my hair for you. Alright, what am I doing? I got no idea. How is everybody? I don't know why I thought that live streaming my time, 5 a.m. was a brilliant idea. It's just I don't know what I was thinking. Hello, Miami Spice. Bella's always amazing. Oh, thank you. I'm going to try and take compliments. So thank you. Hey, Suzanne, how are you? Melissa, hi. I'm not sure I can make your live, but here's a like and a comment for the algorithm. Why, thank you. Hello, Rick. How are you? I'm going to be so happy when, oh, God, guys, my hair, when you're able to change your username back. Because the name is not fitting. Like, come on. Hey, Whoopkinda, how are you? How about Superstar Rick as the next YouTube name? Why not? Be whatever you want to be. Rick the Fabulous. Hey, White Rabbit. Hey, Mel. Sitting in baseball traffic. Did the game end and you're like trying to like get the hell out? I'm like dealing with this hair. It's not cool. Not cool at all. Oh, how's everybody doing? I really, really hope that by this stage, see, this is probably why my hair's gone like this. It's because I like tuck it behind my ear and then chuck it behind my hair. Oh look, where's Sean? I've got the hair flip going. As the funniest thing doing the advent calendar and just posting her out in different discords, and he was just like, "Where's the hair flip?" And I'm like, "I promise you, I'll bring you a hair flip one day." One of these posts, and then finally I did, and this is like hair flip, and so I did it again for the Easter ones too. You know, got to I am already lost. What am I doing? Jeez, Mel, snap it together. I was looking at something. I don't know. I hate sitting in post, game traffic, and any traffic for that matter. Oh. The other day I was completely losing it because all of a sudden no one can drive. I swear it's like the post lockdown situations. Like no one drove for 2 years and they all forgot. Like, I don't know. It shouldn't be that difficult to drive, but apparently it is. Hey Keith Gregory, how are you? Oh dear Lord, I had one coffee. I like woke up. So yeah, so it's what, just after 5 a.m. here. I woke up. I got my alarm at like 4 a.m. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it snooze. And so, oh no, just get up. I made a coffee and I like drank it down in like 2 seconds. And I'm like, this is not a good start to the morning. Yeah. Mass exodus. Mass exodus. It's the same here with like all the football games and everything like that. It's just it's horrendous. 5 a.m. Oh my, yeah, I know. I know. I actually feel like I'm whispering because Mad Max is still in bed asleep. I've closed like the bedroom door and everything like that. But I've got a tendency of talking very loud. So, you know. Hey, how are you doing? Johnny Small Pepper. New here, new subscriber. Oh, thank you so much. Wow, it's 1 p.m. Saturday here. Yeah. I don't know why I'm a crazy person, but I guess I don't know. I don't know at all. Why do I feel like I'm losing my mind today? I really am. Nova Johnny, thank you so much for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. It's 3 in the morning in here. 3 in the morning there. Oh no, it's 5. It is 5. Welcome, White Rabbit. Wait, did I miss? Hello, Cool Frog. How are you? I honestly, like, I don't get to catch any of your lives anymore. It's so weird. I'm from California. Oh, cool. Well, if you picked up the accent, I am Australian. And the fact that it's 5 a.m. Free the hot dog. I'm like, okay. Thank you very much. Is the weather good there? Oh man, the weather has been so lousy here. Like, it's just been like on and off raining, and it's just like I don't have a dryer. And it drives me nuts because I want to do my laundry, and I've got to like either try to hang it up inside or wait until it's not raining. Yes, the AI is from Australia. Actually, there was a conversation yesterday of how I got dubbed that name. I should have Darth on one day so that he can do the full explanation. She's fooling no one. She's Greek. I saw her eat a goat. It wasn't goat. It was lamb. It was a lamb on the spit, and it was amazing. And I'm not Greek. I just married a Greek. And coincidentally, Melissa in Greek translates to honeybee. And Meli means honey. So I was trying to explain it on experts chat. They're like, yeah, like Meli equals honey. And so like it's funny when you have, so for like Greeks, like when you're sick and stuff like that, you have chamomile tea and they call it chamomile because it's chamomile tea with honey is what helps you feel better. It's the honey. So there you go. Humping? Who's humping what? What did I miss? Oh, thank you very much, Suzanne. How are you doing anyway? Oh my God, my eye. It's very chilly and dreary here at the North Pole. Good day to stay in bed and snuggle with the pole. Oh my God, yeah, that's all I want to do as well. Although I don't have pups. I want a puppy, but I've got to move to be able to have a puppy. It's very sad. Very, very sad. Because then imagine the content that I could make. I could make all like cute, like little shorts and stuff like that. I'm actually coming up on 100 videos. I think this ends up being 99 once this stream is like done. And I'm like, really? 100 videos? And I'm like, I really like, is it bad to say that I'd hope that I would be expecting more of myself at this stage? I'm just too hard on myself. I think that's why like this week, guys, has just been a little rough mentally. I'd started off with a creepo having to be blocked. Always great fun. At least this guy exposed himself early, so it could have gotten a lot worse. But like just having something like that around is just, it kind of reminds you of why am I on the internet? And it's like, well, this is the stuff that you got to deal with. Fun times. Oh, honeybee, the accent threw me off. I apologize. Yeah, I know. My thick Australian accent that I work so hard on here in the biodome. Okay, driving now, but listening. Have a safe trip. Have a safe drive home. That had to be a typo. Hey, Kelly King, how are you? Oh, so guys, what's happening? Because I don't know what's happening. I feel like Friday Night Live like takes it out of me. I absolutely love, 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 love doing it. It's so much fun. And then the next day, I think I just have like, I put so much, or I try to put so much energy into it normally. And I'm just like, all right, need to relax now. Because it's a long show and there's like a lot of us. There's a lot of energy going on. So it's just like, you need time to recover from that. Or am I just, I can't think of the word. My brain's not working. My brain's not functioning. And I just remembered I did not put on lip gloss. Hang on, BRB. I'm still talking. I'm still talking away. But your girl needs some gloss on. And I don't want to be that person that's like putting gloss on in front of everyone. I feel awkward. Does that make sense? Am I being silly? Or should I just remain an avatar? I'm half considering should this be my new channel, but what am I going to do with it? And I'm back. Ow. Yeah, just hit yourself in the leg, Mel. It's all right. Quality over quantity. Yeah, I know. I think it's just because like most of my content is all shorts. Yeah, Mel's content is shorts. What, like, seriously, why YouTube? Why call them shorts? Like, you could. I always have an FNL hangover for sure. It's a thing. Last night was fun, thank you. It was fun. Nah, honestly, like, thank you so much for including me in on that. It's just, it's a wild ride. And I'm here for it. Oh, dear. Oh, man, I don't know what I'm doing. This is probably going to be a very short stream because I'm just like, so, do you like stuff? Oh my God, that just reminds me of the line from She's the Man, of where they're doing the girl pickup line or whatever. And it's just like, do you like cheese? I like Gouda. I haven't watched that movie in so long. Oh my God. Abuse yourself on stream. It wasn't intentional. It was accidental, I swear. But you know, you gotta laugh at yourself, especially if it's 5 a.m. in the morning. Jesus, what am I doing to myself, guys? Well, I do want to do like a sunrise stream because I figure that'll be fun just because I am close to the beach. And there are some pretty sunrises here, but it's like the weather has just been lousy. I was going to say another word, but I'm like, maybe not. And brain function, brain not working. So yeah, and then other mornings I'm at the gym. So hopefully the stars will align and I will get to go for my sunrise walk and get to show you guys a lovely Sydney sunrise. Oh, well, I'm on the bay, so it's not really like the most fabulous thing in the world. And would you guys prefer me to talk, or do you just want to see the sunrise? Shall I walk or shall I like sit on the beach? I never really sit on the beach, so that could be an experience. Vegas Rick is a hoot. Glad, yes. Oh my God, I'm so glad that we finally got to meet him. Kelly King is a huge supporter of many accounts. A great guy. Oh no, thank you guys. I super appreciate it. I'm so happy that I came across D9. I love just like sitting in the streams and just hearing all the beats happen. It's awesome. Yes, beach. Sunrise equals heaven. Yeah, sunrises are quite nice. My God, my brain is not working, guys. Have you ever... Oops. Hey, Skills and Gameplay, how are you? Actually, I just saw your comment on one of my posts and I haven't replied back yet because I only just saw it when I woke up at 4 a.m. I'm not functioning. I need coffee. He's one of my rapper's favorite people. Aw. Nah, that's so good. My God, I honestly, my thoughts this morning are very, very jumbled. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. Oh my God. You know what? Do you think I'd prepare for this? It's just like, oh yeah, Mel's just gonna, let's just do a stream because Mel needs to start streaming. She needs to get comfortable in front of the camera, and right now I'm not. but I'm keeping the smile on my face because the show must go on. Why do I keep doing that to myself? Ow! I swear that's not where I intend my thing to go. I think that my StreamYard is not catching up because I've got my my YouTube on. So I got the YouTube side open with my chat open. And I can see that the chat's going away and my StreamYard's not moving. So that's fun. I think I picked the name down here, the Hot Mess Express, quite well for today, although I've had that on for a couple of days. Oh, what am I doing? Miami Spice. Yes. Expert, we need to do Angel After Dark stream, please. Can you imagine how much fun that is going to be? Can we organize it? Yes, please. And thank you. Hey, Lady Autumn Sky, how are you? Oh, coffee sounds good, but it's 2:20 p.m. here. 2:20 is still a good time for a coffee. Like, I think anything up to probably about 3 p.m. and I'm down for coffee. Although I used to have coffee at something ridiculous at 4:30, 5 o'clock at night. I'm like, what was I thinking? Jesus. Have you ever seen the green flash at sunrise? It happens just as the sun comes up above the horizon. I'm an astronomy geek. No, I haven't. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Although it's been quite a while since I've actually sat down and observed a proper sunrise. So when I started photography, I started it as a hobby. And so the first things that I was doing was sunrise pictures. It sounds so silly. I don't know why the hell I thought that I would do sunrise stuff. But yeah, that's what I'd get up super, super early in the morning, go and shoot sunrise. And I never really noticed that. Actually, fun story. So the way that Mad Max proposed to me was actually at a sunrise, and he got me out to do a sunrise photo shoot. And there's so one of the assignments that I did when studying, it was like we had all different types of methods of photography that we had to do for all of our assignments. And this one was light painting. And so I think we were out on holidays or something. And, because we'd gone into one of the country towns for one of his football things. And I'm like, oh, I've got to shoot this thing. And it was light painting. So literally just got a torch. And so it's done pretty much in a darkened space. So we were just at night. And then you use a torch or any sort of light. You could even use your phone and stuff like that. And then you set a low exposure. And then I did an M. So I was literally there and I'm just doing this. And then the finished photo, you can see the streams of light. It's actually really, really cool. And that's how he proposed to me. It was such a crappy morning. I was literally recovering from food poisoning. And he's like, yeah, come on, let's go do a photo shoot. And I'm like, okay. And we get there and the weather was awful. I'm like, we're not going to see a proper sunrise. This is awful. Can we just go? And I'm like, I don't feel well. And he's just like, oh, well, just take a photo of me then. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, oh, yeah, all right, whatever. And then I set up the photo to shoot, right? Because it was a long exposure. And then he had like a torch out, and then he was doing something, and I'm like, okay. And then after the shot was taken, he goes, did you look at it? And I'm like, no. He goes, well, look at the picture. And then I clicked on the preview thing, and it spelled out going, is it marry me? I'll have to find the picture. So, yeah. Because afterwards he's just like, man, he goes, I didn't know how that would turn out, because he had to like write it backwards. Oh, man. Oh, actually, it's probably on my Instagram. I'll see if I can. Oh, let's not open that up in this tab. I'm falling behind in chat. It's my thing. Hey, expert, just schedule us if you'd like. Oh, are we going to get a Squad Bulb Texas Gen stream? Yes. Oh my gosh. Very soon. You just never know when I'll show up. Angels After Dark, baby. I'd stone with the expert, but I'd be tracked down and jailed for extensive sexual harassment towards him. Oh my god, Toybox Brain, you can change your name, but we still love you anyway. We love you. Oh my goodness. I just volunteered. Well, he's very good at that, isn't he? Doing well, sweetie. And you convinced me to make a coffee now. I'm an influencer. Look at that. I'm an influencer, I tell ya. What was it? I think it was so funny. After one of my my videos, it was so cute. Bridget Buckley, oh my god, I love her to death. I haven't seen her in ages. I think she commented going, oh, where's your lip gloss from? And I'm like, oh, I go like, it's this one. She's like, I've ordered it. And I'm like, I'm an influencer. Yeah, total. I'm just a total influencer. It should be like one of those, you know, like where you've got the before where it's like, oh, nice and pretty, and reality. And look at me making myself a fool on the internet. Me and hubby got married to that. Oh, that sounds really cool. Light painting is cool. So sweet. Mad Max is a hopeless romantic. Maybe a goofless romantic, but still, yeah. Let's see if I can. Hang on. Oh, God, I've got too many things open, guys. Like, what is wrong with me? I'm still doing research for this this fluff, marshmallow fluff video that I'm gonna make. I'm still trying to come up with my. I want to say, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing at all. I'm trying to figure out what recipes I'm still going to use. And I'm just like, I may throw an alcoholic beverage in there as well. Because Crystal Clear was just like, oh, look it up. So I was looking it up. I'm like, that could be interesting. I ordered another 2 jars of marshmallow fluff. So I hope that that's enough. Because I know that, because I'm going to make the fudge, and I'm pretty sure you need the whole jar for that. Although I could just scale it down. But then what's the fun in that? We will see. We will see. I don't know. I don't know at all. Let's see if I can actually get into my Instagram or my... Oh, I can. Can I? You can log into these accounts because they're in your account center. Turn on notifications. Yeah, all right, let's turn on notifications. All right, let's try and find. Okay, allow. My goodness. Is this what happens when you don't check your your Instagram for so long? Because then you just forget stuff. I really, really have to oh god, this is gonna be going really, really far back in my Instagram. I really have to. So this is what's been the mental struggle. It's just, I think I just put too much pressure on myself to do so many things. Like, I just used to do so many things for fun. And then I became overwhelmed in my head of stuff that I have to do. Because I want to be successful. You know, I want to be successful at stuff. And I hate saying it, it's nice if things come easy, like, but I know that's not the reality for most things in life. So, one of those things, you got to get used to disappointment. Oh my goodness, how many photos have I got on my Instagram? This is a thing. And it's just for so long now, I was so good at keeping up with my Instagram, but now I have 3. Who has 3 Instagram accounts? Please let me know. So I've got like my main one. I've got one for my print business, and then I set up another one for my YouTube. And the only reason that I did that was because originally I didn't want to bombard my normal Instagram with all of my YouTube stuff. Does that make sense? At first it was kind of like I didn't really want a lot of people in my 3D life knowing I was really doing YouTube. Now I'm just like, you know what? I don't really care if anyone knows. And it's just like, you know what? Maybe it's better. Maybe I'll get more subscribers. Because it's like, I don't really talk that badly about anyone. I don't want to talk bad about anyone in general. I'll just occasionally have a whinge and whine about my work. And I know chat is building up, and I'm just, me being me, I'm still scrolling through all of my Instagram photos. I just want to try and find that one photo so I can share it with you guys, because then it makes context to my story. Dear Lord. Wow. Well, I'm getting to my wedding photos. So I'm getting there. Sorry for... I've got it in my head that there cannot be a moment of silence. So, Mel Blabs for 2 hours. Who's gonna watch that? Oh, I actually found my cosplay photo. Ha ha ha. If anyone wants to see that. Mel in a blonde wig. And it's so funny because Mad Max also didn't propose with an actual ring, because he knows what I'm like and that I would want to make my own ring. So that's what we did. Fortunately enough, his uncle is one of he's like a gemologist, and he's one of the top experts in Australia for diamonds. So we went to his office and he called in all of his like resources and stuff like that, and was actually able to like get diamonds in for me to look at for my ring, which was pretty cool. So at least that was a whole experience. Guys, I'm getting there. Oh, dear Lord. My God. Aha! Can I see this big? No! Alright. Hey, past, how are you? I cannot wait. Hey, Edward, how are you? Hey, hey, hey. Now I have in my head past that you're virtual bartender. So Clumsy has dubbed you that. So every time I see you, I'm just like, ta-da. All right, let me share screen. No, I can't see. Yeah, so that was that was the proposal picture, if anyone was wondering. So, ta-da! Is there? Hang on, let me. Don't be hard on yourself. Yeah, you're building watch hours right now. Yeah, I know. I've passed 500 watch hours, guys. How exciting is that? It's just I honestly don't know what's harder at this point. I don't know if the subscribers is the hard part, or I don't know if the watch hours is the hard part. I think I calculated in my head that if my watch hours go the same rate that they currently are, which I don't think they are, because like from my first live stream to like this live stream, there's not as many people. So I'm not as interesting as everyone had hoped. Like I'm not getting as many hours as what I did the first week or two. So I'm just like, man, it's going to take me like a good 7 or 8 months to try to build up watch hours. And I need to what else? I was gonna show something else. What was I gonna show? I can't remember. Yeah. But yeah, it's just gonna take such a long time unless, something goes viral, which I highly doubt. My stuff isn't that interesting, so we shall see. Exactly. Yeah, I know. And I'm just like jumping on here to chat, so it's me, myself, and I, and my thoughts right now, which is why I titled this. This girl does not know what she is doing. So I'm just like, do I bring people on? Do I just do what I do and just chat? Because I was talking to Mad Max yesterday because I'd scheduled this, and then like we went down the road for dinner because he didn't come back until really, really late yesterday from football. And I actually didn't really eat yesterday. I think it's just all the stress. And he's just like, no. He goes, you've got to eat. And I'm like, nah, it's fine. He goes, nah, all right, we're going out. And I'm like, all right, fine. So we just walked down the road because I'm like, I don't really want to go anywhere. And then we just had like a bit of a walk after dinner. And I'm just like, I've scheduled this live for like 5 a.m. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. How boring is that? I just sit there and I talk to chat. And he's just like, but the interaction that I have with you guys, he goes, it's so good. And I'm just like, really? I go, I'm just talking crap. And he goes, no, but like that I engage really well. And I'm just like, okay. Because I scheduled it, and then I was just like, maybe I should just cancel it. Maybe I should just give up on this whole live streaming thing. I know, guys, I'm really hard on myself. I know I shouldn't be, but there it is. I think you should make a channel called Hot Mess Express and just let it sit so it's yours in the future. I should look that up. Someone's probably already taken it. Hang on, let's look it up. Why do I keep going into the same? Because I've got different things set up. I don't want a tiny ass little laptop. Like, all right, let's go. No. My Lord, I'm not with it today, guys. I really am not. Hot Mess Express. Someone would already have it. All right, so there's... All right, let's... Hang on, I need to be able to see. So I'm just squidging things around here. What am I doing? All right, so when I looked up Hot Mess Express, that was the first thing that came up. Hot Mess Teacher. Hot Mess Teacher. Hot Mess Mama Vlogs. Oh, maybe that could be... No, see, look. Someone's already got Hot Mess Express and they're on like 1.4K. God damn. So there you go. Someone's already got Hot Mess Express. Oh, look, there's me. Can you see? 10 people watching. Well, 10 is better than none, I guess. Shopstare. Ugh. Oh my god. I need help. I need help. Please someone like guide me in my YouTube journey. Jesus. Hey James, how are you? Thank you for stopping by and hitting that thumbs up. If you have not already, please do. I keep being like, please hit that like and subscribe. Please comment. Please do this. Please do all the YouTubey stuff. It helps all with the algorithm. And I'm just like, am I really saying this? Am I really? I was having a hey Yamaha biker, how are you? Clumsy. I'm late. Hello everyone. Be like, I'm late for a very important date. I'm still listening, but need to get ready for the Saturday evening schedule. Well, I'm glad that you're here anyway. Scroll back and saw your statement about the green flash. I've seen it once. Pretty cool. Oh, okay. Maybe it is a thing. What am I missing? Am I missing something? Did I miss someone? Oh, I'm so confused right now. That's probably Tom. I'm good. Hope you're good as well. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm struggling with this streaming thing. I tell ya. Oh my goodness. I try to do so much and then I don't do anything. Oh my Lord. My actually I was planning on filming this video. So it's things I don't, so it's one of those BuzzFeed things. So this is segue into something. I've got content, guys, I swear. No, I really don't. It's things that are normal for Australians that are weird to everybody else in the world. I was planning on filming that on like Thursday or Friday, but I just felt like rubbish. Like, too many things going on in my head. But, you know, it's like the Holy Grail. Now I want to like look out for this green flash. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, so I'm just like, oh yeah, I want to film this video. Not feeling great. And it's just like, guys, like something's happened with BuzzFeed. Hang on. I had the thing open on my phone. Let me airdrop it to myself. Please don't come in. Oh, it's gonna show up and stupid. All right. Oh man, Hot Mess Express is absolutely right now. Things take time. You're good for yourself. I'm worryless. I know that's definitely what I totally need to do. I'm too hard on myself. Stop it. Just yeah, I've just put too much pressure on myself because I'm like, yeah, I want to try and do this, you know, by this amount of time, and then I see how long things take, and I'm like, oh, this is a long and hard road. And like other people just, I think they've already got their thing organized. Like they've got it together. This girl doesn't have it together, but they've got it together. They've got their thing. Like all the law tubers, like they've got their thing and they do it well. So like you can grow in a short amount of time. Where it's just like me, this is me. No one's interested in me. It's gonna take a long time to grow. Yeah, the thing is finding what's comfortable and enjoy, planning what to focus on, so it can make something. Yeah. So my face just isn't gonna do it, unfortunately. I feel like I've got, I don't know. Share screen. Guys, BuzzFeed's shutting down, or BuzzFeed News. And I'm like, I really hope that not all of BuzzFeed. What is with these ads, guys? My Lord. Why? Like, that's where half of my content has come from. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I just... Go away. Go away. Like, I really hope it's not all of BuzzFeed that is disappearing. Because, yeah, that's where half of my content has come from. I've, like, reacted to articles. And it's just like, did I just start reacting to articles because I thought it was going to be, like, an easy thing to do because I didn't know what else to do? So, I don't know. Hang on, let's read this. So, BuzzFeed News, a pioneer of the digital news landscape over the past decade, will shut down. The company's CEO said in a memo to staff Thursday morning, noting the business model of news tailored for social media had become too difficult to sustain. And the company will focus its efforts on profitable Huffington Post going forward. Oh, are they Huffington Post as well? Key facts. So BuzzFeed CEO Jonah Peretti sent a memo to employees saying the company is beginning the process of closing BuzzFeed News and reducing the rest of the firm's workforce, which includes news website Huffington Post, by 15%. Oof. The memo was first shared on Twitter by New York Times. BuzzFeed News, which won a Pulitzer Prize for international reporting in 2021. Wow, that was actually really, really recent. Is being shuttered due to revenue problems. Peretti explained, saying he overinvested in BuzzFeed News, even though the site didn't have the financial support required to support premium free journalism. Well, that's like, is news dying? Like, I don't really... So, like, here in Australia, like, we've got the free-to-air channels, and so, like, there's the main 4 channels, and they all kind of have, like, news, and I honestly cannot remember the last time that I really watched news. I think it just, during all the lockdowns and stuff like that, I think I was like watching it then, but it just all became too overwhelming, too depressing, and I'm like, I don't want that for my life. I would rather not. I think that's why, like, I stopped watching some of, like, because I used to be, like, totally into, like, the true crime stuff, and I think I kind of, like, half in my head backed away from it a little bit, because I'm like, some of it just gets so depressing. The lawyers have each other to promote their channels and get subscribers. They have to really be bad not to... Yeah, I know. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say that, like, I'm super jealous of that. Like, if it's... you can always react to weird stuff on Reddit. I was actually planning on doing that. So I wanted to react to, like, photography stuff. So one of the videos I wanted to do was, to react to, like the am I the asshole, like, stuff in regards to photography. Let me know if that's a good idea or not. I'll just do random stuff. I'm half just like, please guys, tag me and stuff. Send me content. I need to do something. Hey Cat Ninja, how are you? Hope you're doing well. What time is it there? All right, let us continue. I need to practice my my talking. I need to make a new channel of where I just, am an avatar and I talk into my microphone. I actually can't see myself right now. I'm like, can I use my voice and tell stories? So once again, segueing. I went to the dentist the other day. I've actually known my dentist for a really, really long time. So I think I met her when she started out in her dental career. And so like she's not that much older than me, so which is why we get along really, really, really well. And so with her kids and stuff like that, she works part-time. And she's started a side hustle, which is at home, like hygiene care and all that kind of stuff, like general cleaning and other stuff. And my God, I say and a lot, and apologies. So she started an Instagram and all that kind of stuff. And was just like, and then I was explaining about my YouTube stuff, and I like showed her my shorts and like my thumbnails and stuff like that. She's like, "Oh my God, your stuff looks so good." I'm like, "Yeah, but I can't attract anyone with it." I go, it doesn't like, it's weird. It's just like half of it. It's just like I feel like I've got like good quality stuff, but it's just no one's seen it. I haven't had anything that has been special enough to attract a bigger audience. If anyone uploads shorts and you go and look into your YouTube studio and you look at your reach, it's so sad now that you get, they show you the click rate. So they show you they show you a bar percentage of how many people actually viewed it and how many people swiped away. And for some shorts, like I went back through all of my shorts, and like some of it is just like, oh yeah, only like 80% swiped away. And I'm like, that's so sad. When you have an idea, imagine yourself doing it every day or once a week or 2 hours and see how the idea of it makes you feel. Trust your gut. I think that's what I haven't been doing. I think I'm just putting too much pressure on myself of just doing something that I don't know what I'm doing. Too many thoughts. Because like when I first came into the YouTube space, I was watching mukbangs and it's just like, well, I'm not going to, and look at me now. I like half of my content, well, the content that became that I got my most subscribers off was the advent calendar and Easter eating chocolate. So it's just like, all right, well let's do some food content. And then I also, because I love watching unboxings, and so it's been like luxury bags and stuff like that. I was just like, I'm like, well, that's not me. I'm not a rich person. I do like my luxury bags, but I do actually prefer vintage bags. Actually, I've got something to show. Well, kind of yes, but kind of no. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Hot Mess Express. It's 8:50 p.m. Oh wow. It's not too bad. All right, let us continue. So, I feel like I'm getting choked up. It's because I'm just non-stop talking. Pretty also cited the pandemic, a recession in tech industry, a declining stock market, and decelerating digital advertising as challenges that led to the decision. Though he also said he had regrets about decisions he had made that led to the publication's closure. BuzzFeed will continue to operate as a media organization and will focus its news efforts on Huffington Post. Okay, yeah, boring. Along with layoffs and BuzzFeed's termination, Peretti said the firm has reduced budgets, open roles, travel, and most other discretionary non-revenue generating expenditures, including its real estate footprint in New York. So I hope that all that rest of the BuzzFeed stuff, because like BuzzFeed has so many different things. So they got, their quizzes. Jesus, the last time I looked at the quizzes, they were quite lacking. They weren't fun. So, they've got their quizzes, and then they've got like their general like news stuff, which I don't mind at all. And then they've got, the stuff that I kind of look at, like, what did I do? I did the stupidest things that people said in 22. I did the gift guide and stuff like that. So they've got some like cool stuff on there, which is why I don't mind like reacting to it. So I'm going to do this Australian one, see how I go. So BuzzFeed is the largest media company to make major cuts as the industry faces falling revenue. I reckon so like many companies just the world's changing, and it's weird. Like excuse me while I readjust myself. Like even with like shows and stuff like that, and everything's just everything's like moved to streaming services. So I don't watch normal like news anymore. So like even like you see most of like all the news networks and stuff have like moved to YouTube, because I feel like YouTube, like it's weird because you mention YouTube to people and saying, oh yeah, you're going to do YouTube stuff. They don't understand. I think that's just like an older generational thing, but all the young people, like, because what was I having a conversation with the dentist about? Because, all the kids, like that's why, like Hype House and like Jake Paul and all that, and are all like super, super popular because of just the generational shift of moving from normal like network TV to like streaming services and then YouTube. It's just like, more people watching normal, relatable people. Does that make sense? My God, I'm a waffler. Waffle. So was it? Business Insider announced Thursday it will cut roughly 10% of its staff following other recent announcements from BBC News, NPR, and USA Today parent company Gannett. Newspapers are facing higher distribution and labour costs in the wake of the pandemic, while live broadcast journalism faces pressure from streaming services. There are also fears of a recession, which historically cuts into digital ads, a major source of revenue for many media companies. Yeah, everything is just, everything is just becoming really hard. You know what I mean? I think BuzzFeed had a lot of help, spurious stuff that were making things up in certain types of people. Yeah. Snacks job. What snacks are you guys picking up? I barely watch normal stuff anymore. The BBC and ITV broadcast in the UK got a little much and dreary, and can watch GB News on YouTube. Yeah. So that's the whole thing. Like, streaming services like killed a lot of stuff, even like movies, because how many movies now have been just straight to streaming services? Because remember, even like, because during the pandemic, like how bad was it that you couldn't go to the movie, so everything was just straight to streaming services. And then all the streaming services, they're producing their own TV shows and like movies. So what you gonna do? So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna just figure out what I'm gonna do with my marshmallow fluff video. I'm waiting for one thing to arrive. I'm not sure if I should mention what it is. You guys can guess if you want. There's 12 people here. It's like, what are you doing with your life? Oh, do you remember that I mentioned that I Then I ordered a vintage bag from Japan. So I've wanted this particular bag for ages. And then I spotted this and it was on sale. Oh, actually, it wasn't really on sale. It's just they're having a really good percentage off. It's just like, it came. And I'm like, well, I should wait to open it to make more content because it's just like, well, maybe now everything just needs to be considered as content. So there's something else I was going to say. And I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, also, because I do like beauty stuff, right? And I do spend time on TikTok. So there's this filter on TikTok that's been going around. It's this glamour filter. Like, holy cow. Like, it literally looks like you've got a proper, like, full beat going on. It is... It's quite insane. Like, and so many people have been like, this is the filter and then this is me. So I might try and do something like that. And there's also like an article about it. So it's been difficult for me to be like, okay, am I going to do stuff on here or am I going to do stuff on actual videos? Because it's like, what would be more interesting? That is my dilemma, because I know I'm going to do, so I'm still planning with Mad Max to go to the lint store and do maybe like a little vlog in there and then come back here and then do a live where I shall taste test all the lint balls. Oops, sorry. Weight content. Yeah. Tease with a short. Well, I was going to plan on doing both. So I was going to try to do like a little short. And then what's in the box? I don't know what's in the box. What's in the box? And then do like a full like unboxing video, because it's gonna be a yeah, teasing things in content, but don't give away the game with shorts. So should I be, you know, like, oh, look, I got this. You better tune into my video to see what my reaction's going to be. I feel like everyone's going to be like, no. Oh, actually, I can, I got an idea. I can do like the green screen thing of where I talk and be like, okay, so this is kind of of what I wanted to get. And then it's like, I've ordered one. This is going to be a disaster. I'll probably be like, sometimes things are too cheap to, what's the saying? Too good to be true. So the price is too good to be true. I don't like the part where rabbit ears were eaten. I'm sorry, Squad Bob. I can't help it that rabbit ears are tasty. Well, chocolate rabbit ears. I don't think I've actually eaten actual rabbit. Does that make you feel better? I'm sure my grandmother made it one day and I was like, I'm not eating a bunny rabbit. Actually, no. And it just reminded me of is it Snow White? What? Cinderella? What Disney thing is it where there's Thumper? Or is that, oh my God. What is going on with my general knowledge? You remember the Disney little animated rabbit Thumper? Yeah, that's what I just thought of just then. There needs to be some disclaimer that no animals were actually harmed in the filming of this short. You can tell it's chocolate. All right, next Easter, I promise I will have a disclaimer that there were no actual bunnies harmed in the making. You never know if it's broken delivery. Oh, okay, that sounds really weird, but that's just the packing. No. It's not something that can actually break. Bamboo. Oh, Bambi. Oh, wait. Ah, yeah, that's the one. It's because I haven't watched any of these movies in a really, really long time. I've got no excuse for this one, including little innocent baby lambs. I'm not the one that put the lamb on the spit. Okay. And in reference to that, if anyone in here that doesn't know what I'm talking about, so it was Greek Easter last weekend, and my brother-in-law did a lamb on the spit. Trigger warning: chocolate will be eaten. Oh hell yeah! I really went off chocolate for a really long time, and now because of all of these damn shorts, I'm eating chocolate again. It's not good for the waistline. I need to be in the gym more. Old Yeller reaction would be funny. Old Yeller. Oh, it's so funny. So what's that? Oh, I can't remember the show. Oh, Archer. So has anybody watched Archer? So Mad Max has like watched, I think nearly, it has watched pretty much all of it. And I'm like, what the hell are you watching? So he watched it without me. And then I'm like, all right, well, let's start watching it. So I started watching it with him. I'm like, oh my God, like some of the episodes. And he's just like, you should sit down and do a reaction to that, but then trying to edit it so that you don't get like any copyright strikes. So that's the thing with my video content, is trying to edit it. So at least reading like a BuzzFeed thing, it's not that hard to edit, I guess. But then I try to put in my like funny little things, my funny little clips. So, and Egg's a tiny little baby. Squat Bomb. Now I'm like not gonna have anything ever again. Why are you doing this to me? Oh man. Oh, look at me. I'm an hour in. It's because there's no one here. No one's like doing chatty things today. I loved Archer apart from season 2. Something was missing. I can't remember. What season am I on? The episode that I think that we just had on was the Pope episode of where Archer's butler. He looks like the Pope. And they go to Italy and stuff. Oh my gosh. The one character that absolutely kills me in Archer is Pam. Oh my God. Oh, I swear. Funniest thing. Jesus. Australian robots can be cruel, though I'm glad we have one in our internet family for when the Terminators take over. I'm not that much of like a bad AI, am I? You're making me feel bad, Squad Bob. Latinos eat goat. It's called, what is it? Cabrito? Last 2 seasons. Oh my God, I have so far to go. I think I'm on like season 6. Yeah, because what have I watched? I watched up to where Archer was on the island. And then I think I watched a season or so after that. Dear me, that's quite a show. Oh, so what's everybody getting up to on the weekend? Today is pretty much grocery shopping, trying to food prep, cleaning, and hopefully going for a walk. But I got a feeling it's raining today. Let me check the weather. Yeah, today's raining. Why? Why you got a rain for? So today, 90% chance of showers. So fun. Can't do washing again. Pam's so funny. What is the premise of Archer? I've never watched it. So it's like a cartoon, like it's like an animated series, and the guy is like it's like a spy show. So Archer is like a spy, and his mum like runs the spy agency, and it's like the same kind of like 4 or 5 characters, and they're all very in your face and odd. It's if you don't like offensive things, Archer is not for you. Oh, I still love you, Squad Bob, but you know, my feels at 6 a.m. hit hard. You said it correctly. Yay! I try to pronounce things properly, but you know, pronunciation is hard. There we go. A secret agent sort of comedy thing where, he sleeps around and fights KGB and different takes. Yeah, it's... Don't take the pram out today. I don't have a pram. You haven't gone grocery shopping in a month. Are you just like legitimately like living off Pop-Tarts? Oh man, we do. Oh, we try to go grocery shopping every week for stuff. I still hear the screams at night, the screams of innocent peeps and bunnies having the body parts ripped apart. I pour the hot chocolate out for the fallen. Hot chocolate sounds nice. That's going to be one of the things that I try with the fluff. I'm going to do hot chocolate and then put the fluff in. So the thing, I don't know how I'm going to film this. I think that's the other thing that is putting me off doing things. I'm like, how am I going to film this? So I might have to, because I've got the tiniest little kitchen in the world. I'm in a tiny ass little apartment, guys. So like, hence why I'm streaming on a couch. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to film things. I shall figure it out. I feel like that's a lot of things. It's like, oh, I'm going to figure it out. And then I get overwhelmed by my thoughts. And it's just like, yeah, I'm just not going to do anything. Seems cool, right? Sounds like a 60s TV show. It is, but way more offensive. It's the type of offensive that's really funny though. Like because like Archer is just like super dumb as well. He's super offensive and super dumb. Makes for great comedy. Yamaha biker. Well, I don't have a baby, so I don't need a pram. And I don't have pets, so I'm not going to put them in a pram either. It's not like I don't like them. I just don't have one of my own. So, there is your answer to that. I feel like, wow, Mel didn't get lost in chat today. I must be becoming really boring. Or am I getting better at chat? No, there's just less people. The appeal of the Australian AI is wearing off. Oh, man. I feel like I'm getting all choked up. I don't know if I should, like... One thing was so funny because on my Saturday mornings... I'm just going to talk about it because I feel like I need to talk about it one day. From the end of last year... I started doing singing lessons. So I don't know if I'm getting better at it or not. My teacher says I am, but I think I'm just trying to push my boundaries a bit, which is why I'm streaming. And yeah, trying to learn to sing. Because I always wanted to do it and I never did. So, yeah, that is my life. Are you a fan of The Boys? I haven't watched it in ages. I started watching it. What did I get up to? I got up to a certain bit. I think I was up to season 2. Wait, hang on. No, wrong. You know how you can set up different accounts in Amazon Prime? I just clicked on the wrong account. So I started watching it on a different account. Where's the thing of keep watching? Grr. Hang on. Yeah, because I haven't gotten up to... I've wanted to get up to the bit where there's Jensen Ackles in there. Yes, I like Supernatural. Oh my... I haven't even gotten past season 1. All right, I've watched 6 episodes. I swear I thought I watched more. But Chase Crawford actually weeds me out. Like, he looked so good in Gossip Girl. And then he's on this and I'm like, why do you look weird? I'm like, I don't know if he had like plastic surgery done, but I know like he's got like the fake, like, or like at one point he's got like a fake chest piece or something like that. I recently went back to Insta and just found, aww, that's nice. Do any of your neighbours have babies or prams you could borrow? Everyone loves to see babies and prams. Not everyone, and no. No. Oh, no. The people, so there's like 8 apartments in my building, and the people on the far side have a couple of children, but they're grown up. There are no babies. And no offense, thank goodness, because the walls aren't exactly the thickest. And so in the apartment opposite us, the people that own it, so they've moved out now, but I had 3 kids in a tiny 2-bedroom apartment. You could hear constant screaming, constant banging. So in Australia, or maybe it's just New South Wales, like where I am, like there's certain like laws for like apartment buildings and stuff like that. So it's like you've got to make sure that you keep the peace in your apartment buildings, and noise transfer is a major thing. So they had tiles throughout their apartment, and the echo, it affected like they're in the middle. Literally everyone around them could hear every single thing that was going on in that apartment. It was so bad. But they wouldn't do anything about it. Oh, yeah. And then like when they had to take the kids off to school, the kids in the hallway. Love that at 7 a.m. Like, I've got nothing against kids, but no offense, I don't want to hear other people's kids screaming in my hallway. Creator setup recommended products on a list on Amazon. You get a percentage on sales, like the lip gloss you shared. That's Colourpop though. What about John dies at the end? I hear good things from people whose opinions are usually subpar. I have to look it up. Because what have I been watching? So the one thing that we were watching was, I spend way too much of my time on YouTube. I really do. That I actually stopped watching a lot of like TV shows, and so a lot of the times if I'm watching something on a streaming service, I'm actually watching a movie that I've already seen before. It's silly. I'm just like, I feel like it's the same thing with like restaurants. I want to go where I know the ending. I don't want to be surprised. You know when you just want comfort and you just want to know what's happening, and then, you know, especially if you just want to like fall asleep or something like that, or you just want to like have something on in the background, just something that you know. But yeah, I've just like I haven't been watching a lot of TV shows, and we were watching Mandalorian. What a bummer of a season. Like I honestly thought that they were doing something good with the Mandalorian, and then they had to go and mess everything up with Book of Boba Fett. Like, why did you overlap? Why did you overlap stuff, Disney? Like, you had something good going on, but then no, you've got to start messing stuff up. Maybe you could hire a baby for a photo shoot. Squat Bob, what is with you today? What if it was baby? No, actually, that was a storyline on Archer. Because this chick showed up that claimed it was like Archer's child. And he took and it turned out that the baby wasn't his, but he'd taken the baby and they went and got like matching tattoos. Oh, well, Archer got the baby's tattoo on him and the baby got Archer on on like back here. Oh my God. I'm like, nah. What if we shipped you a baby that looks like a mini expert? Oh, dead. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'd be a little disturbed to tell you the truth. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh, if Mel is live and we hear children, watch her eyes. If one turns red, it's just slowly stands. I don't hate kids. I don't. Just, can they not scream, please? Oh, it makes me nervous. My niece is good. Like, she's a terror. She drives me nuts. She cries at the drop of a hat, but she doesn't like scream. Actually, oh no, that's a lie. She scream laughs. Like, her laugh is so loud. I'm just like, wow. She majorly has a set of lungs on her. So oh my God, Squad Bob, you're killing me today. Oh man. There was something else I was gonna say and I completely forgot. I feel like that happens to me quite often. I've got the thoughts in my head. I feel like I know what I'm gonna say, and then poof, it's just gone. I can hear the birds chirping. Does anyone else hear them? I should have closed my window. I should have thought further ahead, a bit further ahead. You can tell how tired I am. Oh, it's so we've got a public holiday on Tuesday, which will be probably most of you guys Monday. It's Anzac Day, so it's like our Memorial Day for our fallen soldiers. So they do like a sunrise service. I don't actually know anyone, like there's no actual like military in my family or anything like that, so we were never really, well, no military that I really know of. My mum might know. So yeah, we don't really partake in any of those things, but yeah, we've got that day off, so maybe it shall be Mel's filming day. But I feel like I support too many people on YouTube that I don't do my own stuff sometimes. Mel needs to do more stuff for herself and stop taking care of everybody else. I may leave you guys in peace. Not feeling with it today. I haven't been feeling with it all week. Maybe the last 2 weeks. I think it was all the excitement from Easter, and then it's like just hands. So I maybe I should bring some people on and have a chat instead of it being me, myself, and I. Would that be more interesting? Come up with some actual topics. I do like talking with you guys though. It's good fun. Makes me feel less alone in life. But I don't know where I was going to go with this. I can't string two thoughts together. Yeah, streaming at 5 a.m. might not be the best idea, but I don't know when else I'm going to stream. Because do I have time? We shall see how it goes. For now, I shall try to do this time stream. But I'm just starting. Mel, stop being hard on yourself. All right. I think, who else is streaming today? There should be a few people streaming. Expert, you streaming? Please let me know. I think Clumsy is doing a tarot class, I believe, in a couple of hours. So that should be fun. I'll be grocery shopping. So it's like with all the time change, it's bugging me. So like I get everything's earlier now. It was so good when it like was daylight savings because things were like later in the day. So like I used to be able to like jump on Friday Night Live when it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was like, oh man, I've got like all this time to do stuff. And now all the time stuff has all shifted and now it's at like 11 a.m. and I've got singing lessons at 9:30 and it finishes at 10. So then I've got to like rush home and I don't have time to eat because I've got to get ready and like jump on and I'm just like, yeah, okay. Maybe it is chocolate withdrawals. Most of my grandparents served and my dad did. I didn't, as was not too healthy when younger, and now with blood pressure I didn't see. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. On this day, April 22, in 1184 BC, the Greeks entered Troy using the Trojan horse. I haven't seen that movie Troy in ages. Fun facts. Oh, what was I gonna... Geez, my brain today. It's so funny. I was thinking of half doing a little short series with like Australian slang because I feel like sometimes I say things and because it's like an Australian thing, no one understands. But then there's some really, really Australian sayings, and I just thought it would be fun doing like a series going, all right, so this is the Aussie way of saying it, and then this is the actual thing. So I don't know if I should say it and then write the explanation or say the Australian thing and then say what it means. Don't be sorry, Mel. Aw. Australian slang would be fun. Yeah, because everyone needs to have a laugh. So that's originally what I wanted to do for my channel, is just have a laugh. And it seems like I stopped having a laugh. So like, yeah, so at dinner I was talking to Mad Max / Ben the Greek, you know, and just having a bit of a cry going, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, why am I doing this? It's just, I think it's just become a thing of I put too much pressure on myself to try to make good stuff for everyone. And he's just like, you just got to start making stuff for you and what you like. And it's just, so that's why I'm saving my package. I'm saving my box just trying to do content because, yeah, one of my things was like handbags and stuff. So I actually really do enjoy like fashion and things like that. So maybe I might do a bit more girly content. Just make stuff that I want to see myself or that I watch. But it's just everyone's got like dedicated channels to things, and I'm not dedicated to anything. I'm floating all over the place. A billabong is not a gateway drug. No, a billabong is like a river, and it's also known as like it's also an ice cream, and it's also a clothing brand. Pretty sure it's an Aboriginal term. You're still here. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for listening to all of my ramblings, because I just have a feeling the YouTube officials and automation stop people from having fun after a while. Oh, well, yeah. I don't know. It's just, you gotta make life fun. There's too much. I'm sure you are. Oh, let's have more fun, guys. Hopefully I'll try and bring some more interesting comments. So let's do some weird slang videos. Because the whole reason I thought of that is because, you know, I don't know if anyone's really watched my videos, but I try to do that little funny, I try to do like that little video thing before I've got my intro. And so I'm like, oh, if I'm going to do that Australian thing, I should do like a couple of like little like funny Australian words or something like that. And people will be like, what the hell is this going on? I'm like, what drunks? I saw Margot Robbie in an interview say she had to explain, we're not in the F spiders. Yeah, there are some interesting Australian terms that when I say it, people are like, excuse me? So yeah, that could be, oh man, I wish that my shorts would do better, because then the only thing is shorts, it's all about views. How do I go viral so that I can get like 10 million views in 90 days with shorts? How is this even possible? I feel like YouTube set a very hard task if you're gonna become monetized off shorts. God, I think that's where I went wrong, because I'm just like, I want to try and get monetized by the end of the year. Bad Mel, don't put pressure on yourself. This is what you become. One of the best decisions in UK history. Oh wait. On this day in 1953, Queen Elizabeth knighted Sir Winston Churchill. Oh, cool. This comment is for Guava Bell. New name, Guava Bell. God, dear me. Is it weird that I'm listening to Mel while I'm in the shower? Well, remember I put myself on mute and went to the bathroom. Does that count? When we're in Twitter chat, I was like, oh, I think I left my sunglasses in the bathroom. They're like, wait, you were in the bathroom? You couldn't hear me? Jeez. That's fair enough. I've seen several viral videos who help creators say shorts are going to die off. Everyone says different things. So like people are just like, oh yeah, shorts are the way to go. And then other people are like, oh no, shorts are this. And then other people are like, oh no, YouTube's dying. And it's like, You're confusing the hell out of me, people. Stop confusing me. I think also part of it is that I'm just, oh, dude, Mel's a mess. Mel's hair is a mess. Part of it is just like I half want to get out of my job. I think I've just been doing it for too long. I'm disillusioned. I'm tired of dealing with the people that I deal with. It's like half of me like loves doing this, and then half of me is scared doing this. I think half of me is scared to grow, because I know with growth comes responsibility and more creeps. I feel like I've been very, very fortunate that I've just come across the most lovely people so far. But after this week, I know that scary people are out there. And then it worries me that more scary people are out there. It's just something to deal with. I know that I've got like so many people here to help. So it makes me feel better, but it's still scary at the same time. With shorts, I could think that they would have to include certain jokes or suggestive themes for increasing watch hours. Yeah, I don't know. So, like, a lot of the ones that I see, it's probably because it's just my particular algorithm. A lot of them are like people that have come over from TikTok. So they've already got a massive following on TikTok. That's so weird. I think because of like just lately, because I've been trying to focus on practicing my singing more, because it's like, well, if you don't practice, you don't get good. And yeah, I've got a lot more. I've got a lot more like singers coming through my shorts algorithm now. vidIQ. Yeah, I think I signed up for vidIQ but not paid, so I don't really. I'll have to get more of a paid version for that. But I use TubeBuddy. So TubeBuddy has been like really good. I've just got like one of the really, really basic plans for TubeBuddy, but it's got like a keyword search. So when you put together your video, it helps you. Also helps you. So keywords, so that you can see whether your keywords are ranking good or ranking bad, and like if it's poor, if it's excellent, blah blah blah. Like in searchability, longevity, and stuff like that. So I think you can search for certain keywords and see the growth potential for it, and also use that keyword to, and then they've got like an SEO type of thing where you do, like when you do your video and you've got like your keyword sorted out. So you use your keyword in your title, you put it through your description and through your tags, and it helps, and it'll show you what your SEO score is, because basically YouTube is it's Google. It's Google for videos. So that's why, like how-to videos is like one of the most searched things. How do I do this? And I know that people have suggested to me. So because I was on Shizzy the other day, and yeah, we ended up talking about like Photoshop and things like that, and it's just like, oh, me explaining certain photography things, and because I'm like, oh, I do my thumbnails in Canva, so it's just like, oh, do I make like little how-to things? I just wouldn't know what to talk about. I don't know what people would be interested in, so I feel like I don't have enough time to plan out a lot of stuff. I feel like I've got like the ideas, I've got like the base ideas for different topics for videos to cover, but then it's just like building a whole video around it is hard. Unlike some boys we know who don't care to listen to stream while streaming. Yeah. You have an army of angels to scare away the devils. They're out there. On this day in 1564, tiny baby William Shakespeare was born in Stratford upon Avon and put in a pram. vidIQ has good creator content. Yeah, I need help. It's so funny. There's one dude that I came across, and like when I was like looking up, when I was researching stuff about shorts, and he's like, oh yeah, I do this mentor program. And I think I like signed up for, because there's a thing of where he does like a free like little shorts education thing, right? And then so then I get the email going, yeah, sign up for my mentoring program. I help people get, like 30K subscribers in like a month. And it's just like, if you don't get, like at least 1,000 subscribers, you get your money back. And it's like, for a limited time, it's going to be like $50. I literally get an email every day going, this is the last chance you're going to get for $50. This is the last chance you're going to get it for $50. Obviously, your course is $50, mate. Obviously, you're not charging everyone like $300 for this thing. Obviously, everyone's paying $50. And everyone is probably getting like the bare minimum out of this thing. Like, seriously, it's meant to be like the one-on-one mentoring. Imagine I did decide to do an expose on these mentoring programs. Because that was another thing that I watch on YouTube is fitness people. You come across the fitness when you watch people do 10K food challenges, and it's like 10,000 calorie challenges. You come across a lot of fitness people and bodybuilders and stuff like that. And this one guy, oh my God, he's so funny. It's this Canadian guy, Will Tennyson. And him and a couple of other people have done like exposés on like fitness programs. You know how like people will be like, oh yeah, like, you pay, like $50 and, we'll send you a customized program just for you. And then, you'll get like one-on-one mentoringship where it's all like a bunch of BS. Be like exposing the whole mentoring, for YouTube. I feel really, really bad. I'm not an investigative journalist, and I wouldn't want to expose anyone. But it's an interesting idea, because this guy is just like every day sends an email out going, yeah, get one-on-one mentoring for $50, or you get your money back. I do have a lot of music in my shorts recommendations, or people ripping the piss out of Has or Makes It. Yeah. Well, if you're in the UK, that's definitely what you're going to get. Or creators saying how Disney and Marvel are going down the toilet. Well, they haven't been doing themselves any favors lately. I'm waiting on my judgment on the Flash movie. I'm not a fan. Even before the whole Ezra Miller scandal, even from Justice League, I'm like, I don't like this guy's Flash. I really don't like, because my husband's made me watch so many, because he loves the Flash. So he doesn't mind Ezra Miller as the Flash. I mind Ezra Miller as the Flash. And like the one thing that sticks in my head from my husband is just like, yeah, he's not a Barry Allen, he's a Wally West. So I'm just like, that saying is just stuck in my head. So that's why I don't feel like he is a true Flash, because he hasn't got the true, I just feel like he hasn't encapsulated that true Barry Allen. Jeez, look at me. Who am I? God damn. A lot of fake creators. You can rent sets to film on, like, really? Fake planes? Jeez. Imagine that. That'd be very interesting. I thought he couldn't act right, but now it just makes me feel off. Yeah, I know. I just, yeah. What was it? I watched, because I didn't watch it in cinemas. It was that last not Harry Potter, that spin-off, the one with Grindelwald, where Johnny Depp was originally in it. Fantastic Beasts. That's the one. So I couldn't stand Ezra Miller in that either. But in saying that, he plays a very creepy character. And I finally watched the last Fantastic Beast movie, and I'm like, yeah, I can see why they're kind of thank you. Yeah, I can kind of see why they're canning this series. It just, the storyline just, it it wasn't good. It wasn't interesting. I'm like, this is boring. This is very boring. Yeah, look at me making so much fun on YouTube. I don't have my first class. It's a set. No, but have you seen I've got to do a video on influencers getting exposed. Oh my god. Like, there have been things that these people, like, who do you think you are? Like, there was a girl that did like a photo of where she took like a selfie of herself in first class, and then someone following her was just like, girl, you ain't in first class, and took a picture of her sitting back in coach. And then there was, like, there's been so many things like exposed about all these influencers, businesses that are like, all these influencers want stuff for free. And this one girl had like written to, I think it was like a hotel or something like that, or like going, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay here, and you should give me this and you should give me that. And he's just like, who the hell are you? He's just like, I'm not gonna give you a room for free. I don't care who the hell you are. I don't need your advertising. Like, she's trying to yeah, there's been like all these things of where influencers like contacted people and have just been so rude and demanding like free stuff. No, 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 no. The only way to get through in this world is respect. It's just like, if you want to be respected, you've got to respect other people, and then demanding free stuff is not respect. I don't care how many followers you are. If you're rude to others, I'm sorry. That's just a no-go. I think, like, my parents are probably like the most polite people I think that I've ever met in my life, and it like, it rubbed off on me. I don't want to outward be completely rude, but I can be a very blunt person. I inherited that from my mother. But like, even like, I was at my friend's house, I'm like, oh yeah, do you mind if I just like grab, like a glass of water? And she's like, Mel, what the hell are you asking for? It's just like, you like half live here half the time. Just go grab it. Why are you being so polite for? I'm like, I can't help it. It's the way I grew up. It's rude otherwise to not ask. There'd be so much material out there for that. That sounds crazy interesting. Yes, please, Charles and Jert. All right. Do you want it live or do you want a video? Because it's like, I can go around and find information, and I can bring all the dirt and read it out for you live. What do we think? Why am I doing this? I feel like I've really got like a good side and then a average side, don't I? Cute. Eh. Oh dear me. I think I need another coffee. I need a life. And being like, Mel exposes the influencers. No, not really. They're already being exposed. All right, well, I should I think I need to go grab a coffee. I need to I've got my little agenda that I'm meant to write stuff in, but I feel like I don't go in and write in it. Maybe I just need to go grab a normal notebook and then just start like writing stuff in. Clumsy also just suggested that I start a journal. She also said I need to write all my negativity and then go and burn it. I still asked if I can get a glass of water from... Can't change that politeness. You really can't. You can't like slap the politeness out. But politeness, like it's... Oh, I was also having this conversation with Mad Max. New generations of kids. No goddamn respect, no politeness, whatever. Like, because I live... So, where I live is a place that... Because I'm close to the water. And there's like a strip down like the main... Like, so there's two main roads and they're at a cross section. So all the shops, there's a lot of restaurants. So a lot of people come into the area... like to go to restaurants and things like that. So it's a very, very busy during like Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. And it's just like there's just all these rat bag kids that come. And I'm like, I didn't think I was going to be the old person and be like, you rat bag kids. But no respect, like, you know, if someone's walking down the sidewalk, you know, like have some respect and like move over. But no, there'll be like a group of like 5 people and they just walk across the whole sidewalk and then you can't get past. And it's like, excuse you, like have some respect and let other people walk past at the same time. It drives me up the wall. And like these kids were just like sitting in front of this, you know, like Thai restaurant. And then another guy is like, oh yeah, come on guys, let's go. And it's like, these guys were just like sitting, hanging around, not eating at this place. And they were just like using another restaurant's out front table just to like have a chill. And it's just like, have respect. No, there's no respect for kids these days. Like, they didn't get slapped out like what we did. That would be a fun life. Ooh. Yep, notes. You're doing great. You'll figure it out. Oh, god damn, I hope so. Huh? I love what? Water. Oh, I love water. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to love you and leave you. I love you guys so much. Oh, look at that. I'm love bombing all over the place. I honestly really appreciate all you guys for coming and hearing me ramble. Hopefully BuzzFeed isn't dead so I can still react to their stuff. I got so many tabs open on my phone with all these like articles that I found to react to. I haven't had the mental capacity to sit down and do it. Gotta change that. Gotta change my ways. And I think I've been watching this girl too much of like this singer. She's so young. She's so cute. And like all of her singing stuff, she's like full clicking. She's like, yeah, she's singing, she's clicking away, tapping her shoes. And I'm like, oh my God, why can't I be talented? Oh, I love you too, Squad Bomb. Oh no mail in my purse at church today. I know. I'm only going for an hour and 50 minutes. Oh well. It's a short stream today. But yeah, I will find out more stuff about the influencers. Maybe on Tuesday I can do... God, it said it was going to rain. And like, it's clear skies. I could have done my sunrise walk. God damn it. And I bet you any money. So I'm just like, Tuesday morning, I should go out and do my sunrise walk, right? Because I think sunrise is at like... First light is close to 6 a.m. But it's just like, I don't know if it's going to be a good sunrise. I'm like, go out there. First world problems. All right. I'm going to go. I need coffee. My brain's not functioning, and I don't know if coffee's helping anymore. Is this a problem? And I need to create an outro. Should I just say something and be like, thank you for turning up. Thank you. The stream is ending. The stream is ending. And what am I doing with my hands? All right. Oh, I've bugged you guys long enough. I'm going to say adios. And maybe Monday afternoon for you guys, I will try to do a sunrise stream. Take the wind and go for a walk. I'm not going for a walk now. I'm tired. Although I really should. Although Mad Max is probably going to wake up soon anyway. So, all right. Bye-bye. Mwah.